Hello, everyone. I'm Brenda Douglas, aka Real Estate Diva, and welcome to an episode of Ask Brenda, where I give advice about ways that you can procure, retain, and preserve your home investment. In this episode, Angela writes in to ask, Dear Brenda, I have been receiving so many phone calls from real estate agents that it makes me want to scream. The problem is that if I were to sell my home, I don't know where I would go, especially since so many people are saying that the inventory is low, whatever that means. I am afraid of selling my house and then being homeless. Hi, Angela. Thank you for trusting me to answer your question because you have every right to be concerned in this hot market. In fact, right now, there are more buyers out there looking to buy a home than there are homes for sale. It's called a seller's market. And even though it's true that right now selling your home in this market means that you could possibly get more, maybe like 10 to 20% over the market value, it also means that once you sell your home, you become the buyer paying that price and looking for a home in this low inventory market. But listen, no worries because your real estate agent will help you solve that problem. Listen, guys, contrary to popular beliefs, agents are not salespeople. We are consultants who provide expert opinions, strategies for your success, and solutions to help you with your realty problems. So let's change the way we look at things, and the things we look at change, and it will help you reach your goals faster. Now, let's begin by discussing the reasons why the realtor could be calling you. First of all, the interest rates are slowly starting to climb, but they're still low, right? So buyers want to take advantage of this opportunity to become homeowners, okay? But unfortunately, there are not a lot of homes on the market. The other thing is that they may probably want to live in your neighborhood, or they may need the specific features that your home has to offer, right? So the agent is trying to find the buyer a home. In addition to that, guys, you might have equity in your home. So if you have ever considered selling your home, if the thought has ever crossed your mind, this market could be an opportunity for you to use that equity to move into a smaller home, a bigger home, or leave the state or even the country altogether using that equity. Realtors don't know your intentions, which is why we call to ask so that we can be a resource to you. Now, as far as where you will live, if you were to sell your house, well, some people retire, some people move closer to family, some want to travel, and so they want to sell their homes and kind of start a new life, right? And then some people want to move in a climate that's different than what they're used to, right? So, for example, if you live up north, you may have a desire to move down south, right? Down south, the weather is warmer, and then not only that, the cost of living is cheaper. Now, as I've stated before, your agent is your problem solver for any realty problems, right? So, to make this transition easier, your agent could actually put a home sale contingency in the contracts, would give you, excuse me, let me slow down, which gives you time to sell your current home before committing to a new home, right? So that you don't have two mortgages, because that could, I'm sure that that's a real fear, right? So to prevent that, your agent will put or can put a contingency in the contract. You could also ask the people who are purchased or who purchased your home, right? The deal is done. They purchased your home. You could ask them actually prior to the sale being done. You can ask them if you could do a rent back, right? Meaning that you can rent your house until you find a new home. Now, before you react, hold up. Before you react, let me just say that this time frame is, first of all, typically for a few weeks or even a few months, okay? But listen, if the new buyers are still locked into a lease agreement at their apartment, then this could work. This could be a win-win situation for all parties involved. The other thing you could do is you could do what's called a double closing, right? And that means that you can have both settlements on the same day. So you have a settlement where you close on the house that you are selling, and then a few hours later or on that same day, you can close on the home that you are purchasing. Okay, so you can have a double closing, and that will but you got to make sure all the ducks in the row for all across the board for the buying and the selling, right? Because deals fall through at settlement. So you just want to, communicate with your agent and make sure that everything's a go so that it is a smooth transaction for you to buy and sell. Life happens sometimes, right? The other thing you could do is move in with family during these tough times, especially during this pandemic, and you can help each other financially, at least until the market changes or until more inventory becomes available. And that will help you save money if necessary, right? Listen, if none of those situations are feasible for you, then it may just you just may have to sit tight until the market change. Stay where you are in your house until the market changes, right? You are the only one who can decide when it is time to buy or sell a home. It is not your agent that makes that decision, it is you. Okay, so the solution for you may be to sit tight. Only you know that, right? But listen, when an agent just so happens to call you, they have no idea what your situation is or what your goals are. They just simply want to give you solutions for your real estate needs. That's it. That's all. It's no harm, no foul. We just want to know what your needs are, if you have any, right? Because it could be that an agent calls you out of the blue, right? And you just so happen to have another property with tenants in it. Well, during this pandemic, a lot of people lost their jobs, right? Or their finances changed, right? Perhaps, let's just say that an agent calls you out of the blue, right? And you are so tired of being a landlord at this point. They're not paying, they're destroying your house. Like you're tired, right? And an agent just so happens to call you. The timing couldn't be more perfect, right? So, again, an agent who is licensed to meet to solve your real estate problems, if they call, again, they may call at the right time or they may call at the wrong time. Only you can make that decision. Only you can decide. But just know that we don't mean any harm, right? We're just trying to see how we can help. And we have to come to you a lot of times because sometimes you just don't come to us, right? Listen, lastly, to stop the calls. If you are a consumer and you want to stop the calls, consumers can always sign up to put your phone number on the do not call list. Now, yes, I am an agent, but hey, I'm here to help. I'm here to provide resources, right? You can sign up for the do not call list, but just know that when you sign up for the do not call list and you have a real estate need, you will have to come hunt us down. Like you'll have to come find us, right? So anyway, there's a do not call list that you can sign up for and put your number on. And then a lot of the database or the tools that we use, it'll flag that this person has signed up for the do not call list. So listen, guys, I really hope that has helped. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. Thank you so much for listening. Listen, if you have any questions about ways that you can procure, retain, and preserve your home investment, or listen, if you want a free guide to selling your house, reach out to me at realestatedivabrenda@gmail.com. Also, listen, I invite you to join the Homeowners United group on Facebook, okay? And this is a group where you can learn the realities of home ownership, as well as get resources to help you, again, procure, retain, and preserve your home investment, right? Because owning a home is a responsibility, right? And again, we want to be a resource to you as agents, okay? So listen, whether you are buying or selling a home, keep your head lifted. your hopes high, and remember that the deal is not over until the keys are exchanged. Have a blessed day.